Alright, I'm going to do some more Proud Quiz. Going to put on a podcast. Here we go.
Welcome to the Legacy Music Hour. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I am Rob F. Switch.
This is the video game music podcast featuring third and fourth generation video game music most of the time. And this is episode 192.
We're getting up there.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
I mean, 200 is looming.
And of course, Gabe Castro is with us.
Hello.
Before we get to today's topic, do you have any top of the show business?
Well,
I do.
There's some stuff that happened.
Oh, really?
I mean, some stories.
Oh, you've got stories?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are these stories, do you think they would be better suited for, with some of the tracks we'll be playing as background music?
Possibly.
Or are any of them suited for the top of the show?
Well, one of them is tied into one piece of top of the show business.
Okay.
I will be at ground control. Second week of September.
Okay.
And the last free play. If you follow my social media, you saw the line was crazy. People are packed in. Yeah. They love the music. What can I tell you guys? They love the music. And I get so many compliments. People try to Shazam it. People try to sound out.
Was that true?
Yeah, they just I laugh at them. Because it's going to come up with no results. Or except in the one case of Blanca's music might come up with that one artist. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right. Anyway, replay. Second week in September on Thursday at ground control. In good old Port Town.
Check it out and check out your information. Like, check out your what to find out exact details.
Oh, just go to groundcontrol.com.
Oh, okay. Not your.
You can go to my Fisticuts is my social media. Fisticuts, but that's more for when I'm cutting hair and following the soccer team.
All right. Well, okay, so I'm going to mention this up, and then what? Do you have a story?
We'll go into the. I'll talk about what went down.
Okay. Well, one thing I wanted to mention was a user named Joseph McDevitt of Midmass Industries created a video based on one of our recent episodes. If you remember, I was talking about Angela Lansbury and the video she was in called Positive Moves.
Yes.
And I think it's called Positive Moves. And there was a very feminine track from the Skater Die, Bad and Brad, the Game Boy Skater Die game. And, I kind of talked about how it had a very feminine sound. It reminded me of the Angela Lansbury video, and it reminded me of other things like Picnic at Hanging Rock. And so Joseph made this video of Angela Lansbury washing her skateboard, and with the music from that game, inspired by what we were talking about on the episode. So if you just search on YouTube for Angela Lansbury washing her skateboard, you'll find the video. And the video ID number, if you want, I don't know, maybe this isn't really worth mentioning, but I'll mention it anyway, is X, capital X, 9, lowercase b, lowercase f, lowercase k, capital X, 2, capital J, capital A, capital I, or it's a lowercase l, I'm not sure, and 0, or I don't know if that's an uppercase.
Was that a capital K? Capital K, you said?
I don't know. No, wait, lowercase.
No.
All right, well,
The right video wasn't loading up.
Oh, well, look, I think anyone is just probably better off not even really, probably disregarding what I just, that ID number, just search for Angela Lansbury washing her skateboard. Joseph McDevitt of Midmass Industries, thank you for your contribution to that discussion we were having earlier.
Lowercase k, you said.
Now we have this user email that came in. Oh, this was actually a text from someone from a San Diego area code. That's all I have. I don't have their name, but they asked, "Hello guys, I have a question. I've never owned an OG NES system, but I would like to play. What NES system would you recommend that will still work and play games? Not looking for anything vintage, but something that will do the job. Thank you." Well, I mean, I'm a kind of a purist, and I always, this is what I recommend, actually, is maybe not getting like a kind of the more common Nintendo, which has the springs in it, but getting the Nintendo 101. Is that what it's called, Gabe?
The top loader?
Yeah, the top loader.
Yeah.
It's called the Nintendo 101?
Yeah, but the problem with that is, it might be a problem, that only has a RF connection. It doesn't have composite, you know?
Okay.
Which RF looks worse, typically.
Wait, I'm sorry, it only has an RF connection?
Yeah.
You can't do RCA cables?
You have to get it modded, and that's going to cost you a lot more than just getting the original.
Oh, gee whiz.
And on eBay, you can get original ones that have, like, new pin connectors pretty cheap.
So, okay, so, you know, yeah, the RF connection is not going to be great, and you want to go at least RCA.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you then. Then I guess get the original.
Yeah, the clones are not... I have a couple, and the colors are always off.
I just don't. I wouldn't do any of those clones. Yeah, no. Just get the original, the one that has the springs in it.
Yeah, they're still pretty, between $50 maybe.
They'll work. They'll work.
Yeah.
They play the games.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't understand why you wouldn't want to go vintage. I mean, he's expressly said in his message, I don't want to do vintage. I want to do something. But vintage is the way to go.
Well, he said not looking for anything vintage. Here's the thing: the vintage is going to be your best bet.
That's the best bet.
It's the best bet.
Have you guys heard of a little something called Attack of the Clones? Case in point, enough said.
And there's games that the clones can't play, like Castlevania 3 and stuff that has like extra chips.
Well, you know, the regular Nintendo can't play. What do you mean Castlevania 3? Castlevania 3 has extra chips.
Yeah, I feel like it's like an extra sound chip or something.
Nintendo.
Yeah, I believe so. A lot of the clones can't play it, and a few others I can't remember.
Well, all right. So that's our answer, right? Okay. Next question. This is from user Earl. Hello. I had a question for Rob concerning ground control. Has he played the game Killer Queen? And if so, how does he feel about it? I am also interested in Brent's opinion of the game. I think it is impressive.
Your opinion or
Yours?
The game?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think he's interested in my opinion of the game because he thinks my opinion is impressive.
I love Killer Queen. I think it's fantastic. That's some new school. That's some new school business right there.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
There's a whole community at Ground Control. There's a competitive team, and they travel around and they participate in tournaments. And they're very welcoming once you get there. They want people to play. But when it comes time to throw down, and there's the competitive players, it's all business. I love the aspect. I love the premise. I love the characters, and the teamwork. The teamwork portion of it is also one of my favorites.
I really like the game as well, and it's great. I think it plays up to 10 players. I think at once, right?
I thought it's 4 on 4.
No, I think it's 5 on 5. I think.
No, well, the one at Ground Control is 4 on 4.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well, you'd know better than me, but I thought it was 5 on 5. But anyway, 8 to 10 people can play this game at once, and it's very fun. And yeah, it's really a lot of fun. And there's only, I think, 10 of those machines in the country, I think, or something like that.
The DJ booth at Ground Control, before they moved into the next door space, the DJ booth used to be located right above the Killer Queen machine. And I love that because I really felt that they would vibe off of the music. I could see them bobbing their head, even sometimes dancing to some of the tracks.
Yeah.
And what I do is I slowly build it up, and they're kind of getting into it. And then the last half hour, it's just I just hit them with the magic. You know, they're all about it.
It's a cooperative and competitive game Well, anyway, you just play it for yourself. I'm not going to go into the rules, but it's insect themed, bee themed. No,
A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
Now, somebody had commented on it. I don't know. I forgot. Stefan or Stefan. He was pointing out something about the game Ninja Warriors. There's a game called Are You Lady? I mean, not a game, a track called Are You Lady that's in Ninja Warriors, the arcade game, and it was played on the show a while back. And Stefan's had this realization that maybe Are You Lady is a translation error, and that they actually meant to say Are You Ready? And that because of that there was a Japanese translation problem. So, and that seems to make a lot of sense because I think Are You Lady might be the first stage maybe, and it would make sense that stage 1 would be called Are You Ready? And then it also makes sense that Are You Ready could have turned into Are You Lady as a Japanese translation.
Sure.
So, thank you to Stefan for pointing that out. Although I have to say I do actually like the title "Are You Lady" more than "Are You Ready." I think it has a nice ring to it. "Are You Lady?" Stage 1, "Are You Lady?" There's something I quite like about that. Okay, and so I think that's about it for me on this end here.
Yeah.
You?
I'm good.
Gabe?
Good.
So let's get into today's topic, which Gabe doesn't even know what the topic is, actually.
I don't.
So what we're going to do for this episode, and this is a one-time only thing that we're going to do, is because it's not technically legal, but we're making it legal for this episode only, is we're going to do a focus on pinball music, pinball machine music.
That's
Yes.
right.
So this is, these aren't technically video games. They are arcade games. And they do have, they use chip music, and in a lot of cases, and so that's what we'll be focusing on. Now we made it so that we couldn't pick past 1992. So it's basically 1992 and before. Most of these are from the 80s, and there's a lot of stuff actually, a lot of really good music, and pinball didn't really take off in Japan. Japan pachinko, which is for gambling, but there's not really any pinball in Japan, and so all of this is all Western. These are all Western pieces. And the name that I saw popping up a lot was Chris Granner. He seemed to be kind of the king of pinball music, I think. It just seemed like his name was popping up on all the tracks I really liked, at least. Most of them. So Chris Granner will be someone we'll be hearing from a lot on this episode, at least on my end. And but yeah, all Western music. So anyways, this is episode 192, and you're starting it off.
I'm going to start off with one of the reasons I even got interested in approaching this time machine, which comes from Data East. How about that? Huh?
Yeah. And how did you discover it?
I'm going to tell you the story because there's a story that goes with that as well.
Okay, yeah, once we get
The music going, and I'm going to go with the 1970s.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, the composer on that is David Thiel, I think. David Thiel.
1970s from the game Time Machine.
That's the music that plays when you go to the 70s.
Right. There's the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s. Now, let me tell you how I came upon this pinball machine. I'm not even going to give the name of this bar where I was in Portland because I'm so disgusted with the treatment. But they did have this pinball machine. So I walk in there, and they tell me, we've got some pinball in the back. They told me, we've got pinball in the back when I purchased a beer. I said, okay, let me go check it out. So I walk in the back. This is the only one that has the music going. They must have had 10 pinball machines. This one's in the corner. And I hear the music. You see what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
He's bobbing his head.
There it is. So I'm thinking, man, this is kind of a jam right here.
You were hearing the 70s music.
The 70s. And it just kept looping. And I think to myself, okay, let me see what this pinball machine's all about. I'm not really a pinball player. And I see the David East logo.
Not really a pinhead.
No pinhead. I see the David East logo. And I'm thinking far out. I'm thinking we're in good hands here. I like Data East.
Yeah.
So I go to the bar because I don't have quarters. This takes quarters. I'm about to enter the kitchen. I get change. The bartender gives me change, and I go and I think to myself, all right, I'm about to check out these jams, see what's up. I put in 1 quarter, and I hit the start button. Nothing. So I put in another quarter. Start. Nothing. So then I press the coin return. You know, you push the button.
Yeah.
So it returns your quarter. There's nothing. Thinking maybe it's already started. So I hit the flippers. I hit the what do you call that mechanism that releases the ball?
Pull lever?
The ball release.
Yeah, ball release.
Nothing's happening. So I think, okay, let me put in another quarter. I put in 3 quarters. Nothing's happening. So I go to the bar and I tell the bartender that machine in the back took my quarters. And she said, oh, she says, it's the one in the corner, right? I said, yeah. She said, but that one's not working. She said, let me go unplug it. So she goes to the back, unplugs it, comes back, and she says, okay, it's unplugged. So just don't use that, it's broken. I said, okay. I said, well, can I have my 3 quarters? Because I'll try the other pinball machines. And she said, yeah.
I'm going to stop it here. People are coming out to smoke. So, I'm going to do this level really quick, and then we're going to call the video. So, thanks for watching. We'll just do this real quick.